Hello, welcome back. I hope you had a good week. Today, this is going to be a real quick, maybe five, not even 10 minutes, how you're doing on your homework assignment. Last week, today's still Sunday, Sunday morning recording this. Your week 8 will be open around 1 o'clock. You'll be able to do your discussion board, those who want to get ahead of the curve, for lack of a better word. You'll have your new discussion board. Okay, where we're at, we're doing pretty good. Most of you, I got a majority of the students getting, those who are active participant in the discussion boards. You're doing excellent. You're getting your B's and your A's. Some of you wait till the last minute, and if you notice your discussion board, these are attainable 20 points. You have to respond to me by Wednesday or Thursday. Post something. Talk about something. It's not that hard of a work. Some people are waiting all the way to Sunday to do all the work. Your grades are going to be down. I can tell you that right now. The reason people take an online class, you could work a little bit through the whole week and still be active. The discussion board is not fair for those who post a discussion early and no one responds to them. If you notice, I've been responding to them to get the discussion going. Remember, I'm looking for some kind of substance, like you're trying to connect with a client to buy your product. Put something in there. And last week we talked about the new products. I like some of the new products. I was interested in that. The soccer ball, protein drink. You didn't put any cost involved. You didn't state, hey, I think I like one of these products. I will try it. And why? Because of the message they gave me, the marketing, the campaign. Remember, you're going to be doing your major paper on a product that you already were qualified. I already approved you in a couple posting before. So you already have that the topic selected. Now you should start looking, how do they market something similar? Because when you're going to come up with your campaign, and I've got this here, if you look in Blackboard where it says marketing campaign project, look at my PowerPoint, look at what's required, and now you should start getting things. So what you'll do is open up a file and Word document, and boom, you'll pop it in there. You put this the headers that I require, and as you're getting something, put it in there. Oh, this makes sense. Put it in there. Those could be your sources. If you write something in the discussion boards are closed, and the reason they're closed so other people don't come back in 2 weeks later and try to get the point. I posted. No, you post it, it's closed, it's done at the end of the week. The discussion was to be open up by Wednesday or Thursday, the latest. Respond to several people within the class, and when they respond, I'm looking for you to get the point that you responded back to them. That's why you building a community. Just because you responded to everyone on Sunday midnight, the last minute, and the board is closed, how could they communicate back with you? Come on. If you were working for me in business, monitoring, working a social media campaign, and you're waiting all to the other day, you want that interaction while that client's on that phone. You want to convince them, hey, I'm here, ask me any question. This is the reality of marketing and sports marketing, any kind of marketing. You have to connect with your customers, how they get information. You're walking around with your smartphone, talking to your other people, posting Instagram, doing everything else on there. Go in there, download the app from either McGraw-Hill or Harper has, McGraw-Hill, sorry, excuse me, wrong course. Harper has the what do you call it? My Blackboard, the course management system. Go in there and do your posting. Read a little bit. You still have to read the book. I try to do the discussion board where it's not like your regular paper at the end where you have your homework assignment. I tried that, but people say, oh, I can't get it all done. Okay, fine. So now something. Look up some information and get going. Otherwise, you're going to be losing points. You want to get out of this class. It's not a hard class, but you have to do some work. You have to show that you're at a college level. You could write the paper. You know how to research. You know how to be your self motivator within the week. The same way with me. I respond back and forth. Communicate. Okay, enough with that. The discussion board for some of you are going to be freaking out because you lost points. It closes Sunday midnight now from now on. It should have been by Friday. I moved it to Sunday midnight. It's closed. Make sure you, and if I only see one post, some of you only post one time, fine. So what do you get? 6 points, 7 points out of 20. Come on, post something, respond to somebody. You know how to talk. Get those points. Those are the points. Your quizzes, you're doing all right. Some of you are forgetting the journals. The journal's a no-brainer. That's the easy 5 points there. Hello, Dr. George. Here's what I learned. I want to know what you learned. Give me all the chapter, all the discussion. What is the main thing? Oh, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Come on. It doesn't tell me nothing. You're at a college. The reason I make you do the writing and everything else, people who don't write well. And in business, you have to communicate, verbal communication, but also written communication. This helps you improve your writing skills. You see how other people respond. You see when I responded to your new product, I had more response to my new product than you did in your posting. Think of you trying to connect with the customers. Okay, enough of that. So let's go back. Make sure before you go. What are we going to talk about? You go in here. Look, I have everything in here. It's the students record. You got my lectures recorded, so you have that. Rubrics for the assignment. Here's the PowerPoint. The concept maps. I click on that. Okay, and basically I'll go in here. Student concept maps, and let's see here. I got them all, and we're doing chapter 9. Click on chapter 9. It opens up. You have the first tier. Let me go. So remember, we're going to talk about the advertising, personal selling, promotion. This is all that you're going to be doing also for your paper. You might as well understand it. Look, you're taking a class. I got a B, I got an A, and you don't owe anything. You have to know this. Come on, a little at a time. You're not going to be an expert. Planting the seeds. If you don't read it, you get what you put into it. Okay. So what's the communication process? Talks about they talk about ambush marketing. And hey, I'm just introducing to you. Look at my full video. Creating an effective message. That's what you're going to be doing for your. What's going to be your message? Remember, then your whole campaign, your sales, your marketing, everything will tie in on that, and that's what you're going to be doing for your major paper. Remember, your major paper, you got the paper. I think it's 150 points, and then you have a PowerPoint presentation worth 50 points with a narrative input. You're going to give me 5 slides, like you'll be presenting it to the class, and you could either talk to it. Hello, my name is Dr. George, or whatever. I'm Sally, I'm Carrie, whatever. And within the PowerPoint, you're speaking to it. Welcome to the 21st century. You have to be interactive. It's not the old school. This is the new school. And I'm old. Come on. And I'm trying to teach you. You should pick up on this stuff. You do your selfie. You do everything else. Give me a break. All right? All right. So we have that. So start building it. Build your PowerPoints and everything else. Or you do a quick YouTube like I'm doing here. And don't worry about the YouTube. You just go under education and you can do it private. Just give me the link. And look, people don't look at the educational links. Education. Woo, what I mean? So you're safe on that. And we'll talk a little bit later on. Start working on your paper. Don't worry about it. Don't wait till the last minute. Start putting pieces together. Don't worry how you write it. Just put pieces here, pieces here. So when you're ready to write it, and then from the discussion, copy what you write. Can I make you type it in there? Cut and paste it, put it in a file, and now you could just massage it. Okay, so we're out of here. Let me just close this off. Okay, got this one closed off. Current tabs. Okay, get out of here. I'm stuck here, class. Okay, so I got that out of there. Blackboard. Okay, so now I'm back in here. We're back in here. And you got your PowerPoints, you have everything else. Everything is set up for you in your weekly assignments right here. Remember? And I turn them off automatically. We're ready to come in at the end. Come on, you only have like 5 more weeks and you get your A's and B's. You're at the goal post. You're ready to finish. You know what I mean? Even if the game is close, even if you're bad, I could do better. Let's bring your grades up. All right. So this one's going to be open for you. You won't see the other one's going to be closed out. You have my whole full lecture here. It's 40 minutes. You're going to have this little presentation up in here. Here's your written assignment. I'm going to give you the dates. And remember, you have a calendar here. Here's a calendar. If you look at your calendar in Blackboard, it tells you when everything is due. Not only for my class, for any other classes that you're taking at Harper. I can't make it any easier. You could download that and connect it to your smartphone or your smart watch, for lack of better words. It tells you got a homework assignment. Do not wait. Look, if you're in business, you can't do everything at the end. You're never going to be. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to fall behind. What you do a little bit here. I got so much information. I could do this. I got a little time. I could do this portion. And then you get it all done. So when it's ready to do, you're just putting the pieces together. Okay, so you have that. So let's go back to our weekly assignments. We have that. You could also go to quiz and everything else from the other section. A lot of students like this way. So you have that. You have your written assignment. It's due by Sunday. It's in the book. Question number 2 and 3. Heading submit it in a Word document. I gotta get rid of these. I wasn't going to complain since it's a marketing class. The pop-ups. I just forgot to turn off my pop-ups. Okay. Your promotional feedback for the first one. How are you going to be? You're going to do an internet exercise. You're going to go in there on the internet and you're going to find. Look, most of you are already on the internet looking at sports. You see all these pop-ups coming up there, and the question is, how do organizations get feedback regarding their promotions via the internet? How do they know get feedback? Are they looking at likes? Are they looking? There's different ways. You tell me. Now look at this and say, hey, could I use that for my major paper, my sports marketing campaign? Come on, you know what I mean? And if you're looking at some of them, use those as some of your sources. You required 6 sources for your paper. Outside sources, this could be one of them. Find several examples and providing marketers with feedback about their promotion. Then look at their promotion. Even though it may not be the same product you're going to be trying to promote, but remember, it's marketing. How do I get what customers? Are they the same niche of the customers? How do they connect with them? And how do they get their feedback? Feedback helps you to know if your campaign is working. And feedback could be how many new customers came in. You got the promotion code or whatever. Okay, so you got that. You got your quizzes, 20 questions. Most of you are doing pretty good with the questions. Those who don't have the book and are kind of guessing at the questions, you're not doing so well. Nothing about, I can't help you with that, okay? Weekly journal, again, you tell me at the end. Your written assignment. Now, this one here is you could run a copy if you want to understand what the rubrics, how I'm looking at it. Because here's where you submit it as a Microsoft Word document, not pages. You get 0 point. I don't open up pages. Blackboard don't open up pages. You have to accommodate business. Microsoft Office runs. Remember, you could get your full Microsoft 365 directly from, for lack of better words, from uh, uh, the Harper College in the students' venue. Okay, so we have everything. I think I got everything else done. There's nothing else we have in here. We got everything written up. Your homework, your things. That's it. So again, short thing. Get in there, do your homework, do your first post, connect to people, talk to them, get going, get your grades up, get your B's, your A's. I think I got 16 students. I got about 4 in D's. Well, you don't do nothing. What do you expect? And then it doesn't mean you're going to do well in the paper. You could still end up with an F in this class if you're at a D minus. And it's not that difficult of a class. It's an interesting class. It's a fun class. I enjoy this class. You learn about different kind of sports, protein, everything. It's softball, you know what I mean? If you, soccer ball, so it kicks out of things, and it automatically tells you yes, you got it, or you didn't get it, or it's out of bounds, or it's in the goal post. Interesting class, fun class, but it's still a college class. You have to be able to write at a college level. You have to be able to learn how to communicate. You have to be able to know how to research. That's why people hire Harper College students, because they know they've got this basic information and they could be an asset to me instead of just like Alexa. Alexa, what are the 4 P's of marketing? Blah, 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 place, promotion, product. What the heck? How do you implement? I don't know. I just know the definition. This class is, I'm a practitioner, you'll be able to implement that. And then if you're going to a 4-year university, you would say, hey, I already had Dr. George online. I already know what to expect. And I'm easy compared to what some 4-year university is going to require you. This is nothing. You think, 3 or 4 people respond to. You're going to have to respond to 15 or 20 people out of 150 students on an online class, or maybe 75. You're going to have to be more interactive. Boom, boom. Here's the rubrics. And I'm grading by the rubric. So if you see the rubric, you got 1 point. You only get so many out of it. All right? So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay. I got a phone, 13 minutes.